Okay, here we are again. I don't really know what's going on with YouTube, but for whatever reason, the video that I was previously working on, which was making this, it just cut me off right in my middle of my video. So now I have to make another video just to finish up that video. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, and please, this is not my fault. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but this is the second time they did that with one of my videos. But as I was saying before in the video, where we went ahead and we did the first eye, and basically what we did was we took some black clay, and that was the first part of the eye. Then we did white and black, as you can see here. And then we did his nose, was the first thing we did. Now we're on to the second part of the eye. And like I said, mentioned, it's a little different. So for this one, you're going to take a black piece of clay and you're going to make it a little bit bigger, like this. Then you're going to go in with another piece of white clay, about the same size as the other one. And you're going to make a ball. Let's take some of this off. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to take a little bit off because that's still a little much. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead with the second eye, which is like this. And then we're going to go ahead and add a second piece of clay to make the pupil part, like this. So this is what we have. Next, let's go ahead and do his tongue, which is basically a pink and white piece of clay like this. And we're just going to go ahead and roll it out. And we're going to smash it just a little, just like that. You're going to take your toothpick and you're just going to make a little indent in the tongue. Just like that. Not sure if you can see it, but it's there. And next, what we're going to do is go ahead and stick his tongue in his mouth. And then we're going to take our round tool, and we're just going to, we're going to take a toothpick, and we're just going to go ahead and smash that down off in there, just like this. And you're going to end up with it like this. If you want to bring his mouth closed some, just go ahead and push down with your fingers just like that. So this is what we have. Next, let's get all this out of the way. We're going to do his ears. So just going to go ahead and take some black clay. Roll it. And just gonna go ahead and make sure they're the same size so his ears match. Move this out the way. So this is what we have here. Gonna take a little bit more off because they're not the same size. So this is what we have. Now what you're gonna do is roll that to another ice cream cone shape, and you're just gonna go ahead and flatten that just like this, and that's gonna be the ears. And my ears are too big, so I'm gonna pull a little bit of that clay off and start over, because I don't want the ears to be super big. So when his head is not all that big, so yeah. So let's see. There we go. Okay. So once again, we're going to roll into like an ice cream cone shape. And you're going to flatten out just like that. So this is what it should look like. And we're going to do that again. Roll out, pull, and flatten out. And that's what it should look like. And we're just going to go ahead and attach these to his head. Just like this. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Just going to stick that there. And just going to smooth that in just like that. So this is what we have so far. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring this over here. And I need to have it facing me so I can see what I'm doing. So what we're going to do, okay, I need to push his tongue in just a little. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and push that down off into place. And this is what it's going to look like. This is what he looks like when he's done. And since we have to bake him in the oven, what I'm going to do for right now is I am going to take this ball, or no, what can I use? Because I am going to have like a stick or something to prop up behind this, because the clay is so soft. When you bake it, it just gets softer. So yeah, okay. So this is what we have so far. And I have to glue his hands into place, or glue his head into place. So yeah. So I have to, let me take this, I'm going to take his head off just for a minute. Because it is so warm in here. This clay is just, it just don't want to act right. It just don't want to cooperate. But that should be expected. Every time I'm in the middle of doing a video, something goes wrong when I'm almost completely finished with my video. So basically what you're seeing me do now is just taking this clay and just sticking it into place. But what I'm going to do is, I didn't do this with the other one because I didn't have to. But I'm just going to go ahead and stick a piece of toothpick in there just like that. And I'm just going to stick this down off in here just like this. And I am going to take one of my cotton balls, a couple of my cotton balls, and stick them in the back just like this. So this is what we have so far. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to stick this out of the way, and we're going to make the shampoo bottles. So I think I'm going to do blue. I am not. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to do the shampoo bottles, and we're going to do those in blue and black instead of yellow. And all I'm doing is just making two little bottles of shampoo and conditioner, or whatever you want it to be. And one is going to be bigger than the other. So I'm basically just rolling, pushing, flatten, and pushing the top. So we have two bottles just like that. And next, there we go. We're going to take some black clay, and those are going to be the lids of the clay. Of the shampoo. So we're just going to stick those on just like that. And we're going to do this one the same way. So this is just a little lid, or top, lid, top, whatever you want to call it, that goes on the shampoo or conditioner bottle, just like this. And then I just take a piece of white clay, and just so I have a little bit of a label, I just kind of roll this out like this. And then I'm just going to roll it and stick it on just like that. And that would serve as a lid, or I mean as a label. So yeah, like I honestly don't know why this video is going to be a two-part when it wasn't initially supposed to be a two-parter. I don't know if there's something YouTube doing. I'm not used to YouTube. I'm still learning. But y'all please forgive me. I did not want this to be a two-part video, but that's kind of like, seems like what happened. So here's the 2 bottles of shampoo and conditioner. We're just gonna put a little bit of on the bottom and stick those into place. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one. Just gonna stick that into place just like that. And stick that up there. And here we have it. And the cotton balls will go down in here just like this, but you will use that with put your hot glue in, and you could just stick these cotton balls in before you do that. But before you stick your cotton balls in, you want to bake this. You want to bake this at 250. The pack say 275, but I never bake at 275. I always do it at 250, and I can't do that on camera because you can't put hot glue in the oven because it's, well, it'll melt. So basically, I'm just going to set this to the side because I need to bake it. But the one that I've made, I'm going to bring that back. So we're going to set that one out of the way, and we're going to bring this one back. So once you bake it in the oven at 250 and it depends on the thickness. I baked this for 15 minutes. That's all it took, 15 minutes. And yes, it's fine to bake on the wood because I baked my other crafts, my zombies back there in a chair. I don't know if you can see it, but I baked those in the chair and it was fine. But basically what I've done, when it cooled down and I took it out the oven, that's when I took my hot glue. And once everything is cooled down, all you're going to do is squeeze your hot glue down into the bottom of the pool. I'm just going to, for instance, I'm just going to just do it again right here. So basically what you're going to do is stick some hot glue down off in there. And you're just going to take your cotton ball and you're going to pull it apart just like that. And you're just going to stick it in place. So you're just going to take it and you're just going to pull it apart to make it look like this is going to represent the bubbles. And you're just going to just put them in random places wherever you want them to be. Just like that. And then for the water that's coming out, all I did was, when it was totally cool, all I did was took my hot glue gun and I did this. I just took it and just dragged it up and down just like this. And I did that all the way around on all 4 sizes. So just go like this and just drag it, and when it cools, this is what you'll get. It's going to look like running water. And I'm just going to take my hand and I'm just going to go in there just like that. And this is what it looks like. It's going to look like running water. But you want to do that part only after it's baked. Because if you try to put the hot glue in the oven, it's just going to be a big hot mess. So you don't want to do that. And I can't apologize enough for this, but I have no idea why this YouTube split this video in 2. So, like I said, once again, I'm super sorry for that. I did not want this to be a 2-parter. So, yeah. I'm going to bring the other one back. So, this is what it looks like. I changed a few things up, but y'all can see what it looks like. And I'll post this again. I'll post this one once it's dry and everything and cooled off. So, thanks again for requesting this video. It was fun making it for y'all. And thanks again for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I don't know what I would do without y'all. So thanks for that. And if there's anything else that y'all want to see, just leave it in the comment box down below and I'll check it out. And I do try to read all of y'all comments. That way I can improve and make things better for y'all. So with that being said, I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and have a nice night. Bye.